Welcome to the Gadget 360 show. You know, December about to wind up, which basically means the entire year of 2020, the report card, the best of the year, and what to expect next year. Those shows are around the corner. But to round things off, we thought we'll go out with a big bang. That's why I've got you an incredible show today. The Microsoft Surface, the Go 2 is with us, then right in front of me. A ViewSonic LED projector that is actually a smart projector. You can talk to this one. Lots more that is really cool about this. Then we'll move on to from a smart projector to a smart washing machine. We've been doing a lot of products that we never earlier used to cover because everything's becoming smart. So from a smart refrigerator to a smart washing machine, but what makes it really smart, we'll take you through on the show. And we'll end it all with a very interesting study. You know how we keep talking about how we live in a world that is very polluted, but our basic reference point of pollution is where we are. Remember? It's either in our homes or in our offices. What about all the other places that we actually go to all the time when we are on the move? How does that pollution affect us? Well, Dyson did a very interesting study. So that and a whole lot more happening on the Gadget 360 show. Let's start off with news coming in from the world of gadgets.
Xiaomi introduced to the world its latest smart TV. It is a 4K QLED TV that runs on Android 10, making it one of the very few smart TVs to run on the Android 10 OS. This is the first QLED TV by Xiaomi. It comes with a 55-inch size option and is priced at Rs 54,990. The smart TV features HDR10 Plus and also Dolby Vision along with 2GB RAM and 32GB internal storage on board. The Chromecast functionality is also built in the smart TV. The newly launched Cyberpunk 2077 game is breaking all kinds of records. Steam, the online game distribution service, spilled the numbers and said that more than 24 million concurrent users were on the site at once, breaking the previous record of 22 million set in March 2020 with Call of Duty Warzone. While PC gamers are enjoying the open world experience, previous gen console gamers, on the other hand, are grinding their teeth over the poor performance and terrible graphics of the game. Reportedly, some are even getting refunds, with the developers apologizing over the game's glitches and low levels of performance.
Our top story is the Microsoft Surface, the Go 2. When the first Go came out, a lot of people were very happy that a product like this was coming out because there is a huge market for the very small, very portable computer. And that was one of the things that just wasn't getting addressed. I mean, there used to be a category a few years back called the netbook, used to do very well, but it kind of died out and it hasn't really come back. Even Apple, that used to do an 11-inch or a 12-inch like they did with the MacBook, don't do it anymore. So the actual category and space for a very small, very thin, very light computer with a keyboard, a proper keyboard, has been unserviced for a while.
Ever since tablets were introduced in the market, consumers have been waiting for the day when they can finally replace laptops. While companies like Apple are innovating with their iPads to give a more refined experience to the user, Microsoft might just have a better device in their arsenal. We are talking about Microsoft's latest Surface Go 2. The ultra-portable Windows tablet can very well be the bridge that closes the gap and becomes the ultimate tablet PC. Today we are reviewing the high-end variant of this machine, which costs a whopping 89,798 rupees combined together with the type cover and Surface Pen. Surface devices have always had a very simple design. This legacy has been carried forward with Surface Go 2 as well. The design is more practical if you ask us. It's easy to hold and there is a flap in the back that holds the tablet in place if you chose to do so. The PC angle, however, begins with the accessibility options on board. There is a USB Type-C port, a USB Surface Connect, a micro SD card reader slot and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The new Surface Go features a 10.5-inch display with an improved resolution of 220 pixels per inch. The screen is really good for anyone who likes to watch content. The colors look great and the resolution is amazing. Surprisingly, the screen just doesn't look great but is super responsive as well. Swipe or tap the display never missed on any of our commands. Since Microsoft has combined new Dolby Audio with the screen, you will have a great time watching videos on it. Moving away from the entertainment section, the experience of working on the Surface Go 2 was a bit different. While this tablet PC has a responsive display, we actually started enjoying our work once we connected the proprietary type cover to it. The keys are soft and the touchpad gave us satisfactory feedback. Microsoft has taken care of the artists in all of us by offering its iteration of a modern-day stylus and calls it the Microsoft Surface Pen. Strokes or curves, the pen works just fine and didn't disappoint us. A drawback though is the price at Rs 14,299. It is more expensive than the Apple Pencil. On the optics front, there is an 8 megapixel primary shooter with 1080p HD recording support, and yes, it does a decent job. There is a 5 megapixel selfie camera as well, which is good for your video calls, but we won't recommend it for clicking pictures for your Instagram feed. Microsoft has introduced the Surface Go 2 in multiple variants. The one with us is the top-of-the-line Surface Go 2 with 8th Gen Intel M3 processor. When a high-end processor like this is combined with 8 gigs of RAM, you can expect a seamless performance. Well, yes and no. While this portable laptop performs phenomenally well in day-to-day tasks like writing emails, making your PowerPoint presentations and attending long sessions of video calls, Surface Go 2 lags behind when it comes to performance. While we can download all the applications that a regular Windows PC supports on this tablet, like Photoshop, you can't expect it to deliver great results. Multiple variants also mean different storage options. The one with us had 128 GB of SSD storage, which is great for a machine of this size. You can expand the storage by popping in a micro SD card if you want to. The battery is where the Surface Go 2 shows its valor. Microsoft claims that the laptop can give up to 10 hours of battery life. In real time though, we were getting at least 6 hours of backup on a typical work day. It's time for the verdict. The Surface Go 2 is a great step towards showing the consumer how advanced a tablet can be in terms of work. While it does have its shortcomings when it comes to heavy-duty tasks, it outperforms many basic laptops in regular computing needs. Starting at Rs 42,999, it's a great tablet. Add another 13,699 bucks for the type cover and you get an impressive portable PC.
Now let's move on to a category that I love, absolutely and totally love, and I've been predicting that eventually it will take over from TVs, and we are almost there, projectors. But this has an add-on that most other projectors don't. This is a smart projector. So therefore, lots you can do. There's an Aptoid app that comes with it, which is a big deal, and we'll take you through what that means. You can talk to it. It's Alexa enabled. You can give it commands. That is quite an incredible thing. But it's also the projector technology that it comes with that makes it very, very unique. Number one, it's actually LED. The biggest problem with all projectors, that bulb, that heat emitting bulb. This is LED. Therefore, absolutely amazing projection, great picture, very, very bright, but most importantly runs very, very cool also. 30,000 hours of lamp life. If you really want to do that calculation and understand how much that is, normally you use the projector 2 or 3 times a week, and normally about 2 or 3 hours at that time. So that's 6 to 8 hours a week. Now calculate how long 30,000 hours would actually last you. So this is a great projector, 4K LED. Here's our review.
Waiting for the release date, arranging your schedule, booking your ticket for the opening show. Yes, we all remember those days. It's been a while since we went out to watch a movie in a cinema hall, and we all miss it. That large screen experience, that incredibly immersive feeling of being deep within the movie, it's all disappeared from our lives. But what if we could relive that experience from the comfort of our homes? As it turns out, now we can. ViewSonic has launched their latest projector, the X100 4K with second generation LED, and it comes with a lamp life of 30,000 hours. Time to grab some popcorn and enter our very own personal movie hall. The design of the X100 4K is impressive, sleek and very futuristic. The projector with us is the black color with a silver trim on the corners. The right side of the projector has an excellent array of connectivity options. Pretty much all you need to connect anything There are 4 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports and an Ethernet port. There are also ports for connecting speakers to your projector if you want to use it as a home theatre system. Time to turn on the projector and relive the cinematic experience we've all been missing for long. Right off the start, we get to see a very neat UI which was very easy to understand and toggle through. After hooking our projector with Wi-Fi, we were also able to get the smart part of the projector deployed. The projector features Aptoid TV support, which means you can access all your favorite OTT apps like Amazon Prime and Netflix easily. But eventually, as with any projector, it all comes down to the image quality. The 4K display with a resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels is stunningly clear, bright, and the images literally bounced off the screen. Very immersive. The colors are natural, the contrast even with lights on is amazing, and the overall experience is nothing short of breathtaking. The projection is 16:9 and that gives a true cinematic vibe with full HDR kicking in. The colors look vibrant and we didn't miss a single detail during our session. Thankfully, we get a motorized focus on this projector, so you don't have to trouble yourself doing it manually. There is a pair of 20-watt Harman Kardon speakers on the projector which are really loud and have great bass. But if you really want to enjoy it, we recommend you connect it with a home theatre system. While the speakers are loud, the projector is not. At just 20 decibels, it is the most silent that we've tested in a while. This takes care of the biggest problem with most projectors, the noise that emits from it and spoils the audio experience of a movie. The X100 4K comes with inbuilt Wi-Fi, which makes it more advanced than the majority of the projectors in the market. There is Google Home app support, which means you can command it right from your smartphone. We tried to screencast our phone with it and it worked smoothly. You can also talk with the X100 4K. How? One word: Alexa. Yeah, the projector is Alexa enabled, which means you can give voice commands to it. ViewSonic ships a very unique controller with this projector. It features a rotating dial which makes it really easy for the user to move around in the menu. You can also take an alternate route and use ViewSonic's V-Remote app to control the projector from your smartphone. Before we get to the verdict, we have Mr. Munir Ahmed, AV Head ViewSonic India, who shared with us how the X100 4K can help you relive the cinematic experience.
This product, this X100 which we are talking about, it gives the complete experience. It's complete experience in the sense it has got speakers, Harman Kardon speakers inside. It has got as a LED base. The colors are much vibrant, and you have the voice control. You can have your kids movies or games onto it. It's a perfect combination for a home cinema kind of thing.
ViewSonic has managed to set up a benchmark with the X100 4K. The projector successfully delivers on all its promises. It has an incredible projection, the LED technology is excellent, and it delivers a truly stunning image. It connects effortlessly, features all the sought-after specifications, and the 30,000 hour lamp life ensures it will last you a very long time. Now, a premium projector like this comes with a premium price tag of Rs 3,85,000. Clearly, it's not for everyone, but if you are looking to buy a projector, then this is a solid option.
Now let's move on to something else that really is very, very interesting, and I'm really glad we've started to do these categories, and that's the feedback we've been getting back from you also. This time this is a washing machine with an extreme amount of features that really push the boundary of innovation and technology. So it's called the Whirlpool 360-degree Bloomwash Pro, and a lot of what this has is there in that name itself. So 360-degree washing, it's got a heater built in, it can take care of all kind of stains, 50 different kind of stains, even a stain that came onto your clothes 48 hours before, it can actually take care of that. So lots of very, very cool things built into a washing machine.
Not so long ago, we reviewed Whirlpool's IntelliFresh Pro, a fridge that changed our perception. But it seems Whirlpool is trying to change the entire home appliance industry. We say that because today we are reviewing their latest washing machine, 360 degrees Bloomwash Pro. This machine comes with some exciting yet practical features and comes in multiple load sizes. The one with us today is the 9.5 kg variant. Time to find out how Whirlpool has innovated with a home appliance that has been the same for a long while now. Right from the start, the build quality of this washing machine is impressive. It is a sturdy product and makes its presence felt. Yet, it's easy to move around if you want to switch its placement. Aesthetically, the wide edge design on this washing machine looks stunning. The single-piece glass lid comes with a hydraulic mechanism that protects it from any damage. Right above the glass lid is the control panel. The keys are soft and very responsive. 360 degrees Bloomwash Pro looks great but works even better. This state-of-the-art washing machine features a newly designed hexaboom impeller with 6 vanes. This unique impeller washes your clothes in 360 degrees blooming wash motion, resulting in the clothes rubbing against each other to deliver an excellent wash experience and very clean clothes. Usually, a washing machine of this caliber uses a lot of water, but that is not the case with the Bloomwash Pro. The machine features a 360-degree spray technology for rinsing and cleaning your clothes. All this while saving up to 25% water. There are 3 unique nozzles that spray and recirculate hot detergent water in the cleaning cycle and then sprays clean water in the rinsing cycle to remove any detergent residue. Not only this, the machine uses a hot catalytic soak mechanism where the clothes are soaked in concentrated detergent water. This detergent concentration is made with just 1/3 quantity of water and helps to loosen the dirt before the machine gets to cleaning. At a time when everyone is channeling their inner germaphobe and making sure that everything around us is safe, how can you ignore your clothes? 360-degree Bloomwash Pro takes care of those concerns. There is an advanced inbuilt heater in the washing machine which can remove up to 99.9% germs and allergens from all your clothes at home. The heater is not only a germ killer but also helps to get rid of those stubborn stains. The machine heats the water through a 6-step process that can remove up to 50 tough stains. So if you are a messy eater or an amateur chef, then you should not worry about those ketchup and oil marks. There are sensors on board that can automatically detect low voltage and water conditions. Bloomwash Pro also scores a perfect 5-star energy efficiency rating that gives the user the best-in-class efficiency. To add a cherry on top, you don't only get Whirlpool's 3-year comprehensive warranty, but another 10 years for the motor and wash plate of the Bloomwash Pro, making it a long-term investment. Starting at Rs 31,510, this could be the washing machine to bring home this season.
Let's take a quick break right now on the show. When we come back, lots more happening on the Gadget 360 show. And now for a very interesting study. This was done by Dyson, and I really have to say hats off to them for doing something like this. They did a study, and a very unique way of doing this study, where they got a lot of people, and the study was done all over the world, multiple cities all over the world. Delhi was one of them. And the way this study was done was that we do know the kind of pollution in the air that we breathe in when we are, let's say, inside our homes and we have an air purifier, or in our offices where maybe the enterprise level air purifiers are working. But what about everywhere else? What is a day in the life of a person that lives in a polluted city? A very, very interesting study done with a very, very interesting technology. Take a look.
Air pollution, the bane of our times. And while the knowledge about the kind of air and pollutants we breathe is growing, very few of us really understand the air we breathe all day, in our homes, in our offices, and also when we're out in between. In order to understand this trend better, Dyson conducted a global air quality lockdown project in 14 cities across the globe. With this study, Dyson aimed to investigate air quality changes during and after the COVID-19 lockdown. Each city had a single participant to help in the study. Representing India was Karuna Chauhan, who is with us today to share her experience of the project. Now, Dyson is renowned for its innovation, and the tool that they've used to conduct this research takes innovation to a whole new level. Dyson Air Quality Backpack is a portable air sensing device that collects air pollution data on the move. This unique backpack comes with a customized system made after reworking the available sensing technology used in Dyson air purifiers. Phase 1 of the study started in October, the second in November, a month which sees a serious spike in air pollution levels because of multiple factors like weather conditions, crop burning, construction work. In both phases, Karuna repeated the same activities and routine with the air quality backpack. The study highlights how PM 2.5 levels remained high both indoors and outdoors. In phase 1, the data showed how air quality can be impacted by daily activities. Actions like frying food in the kitchen caused a 5-time increase in PM 2.5 levels, while visiting an outdoor market caused NO2 levels to rise to very poor levels. During phase 2, the PM 2.5 levels saw a significant jump irrespective of the activity taking place. Another important highlight of the study was the impact of city pollution in green spaces. In phase 1, when Karuna went to visit Lodi Garden, her personal exposure to pollution was in the good range. But the situation took a serious turn for the worse in phase 2, with outdoor PM 2.5 exposure averaging extremely poor on the Dyson AQI scale.
I took my daughter for a picnic to a public park, and what looked like beautiful green surrounded by trees. It was a perfect winter afternoon, I remember. Ideally, we were exposing ourselves to very high PM 2.5, and that was an eye-opener for me from this study that I did with Dyson. I think as a mother, that puts me at concern. I really need to be more mindful and more educated in terms of the choices I make.
Perhaps the most important observation of this study was the presence of volatile organic compounds in our households. These VOCs are usually found in our daily items like aerosols and cleaning sprays. It was noted that opting for non-aerosolized alternatives or good ventilation when the outside air is clean can significantly improve the air quality indoors. However, when the outdoor air quality deteriorates, opening windows to ventilate a space can have a negative impact on indoor pollution levels.
One of the biggest changes that I'm going to make is to have a good air quality purifier. I'm using a Dyson air purifier right now, and keeping it switched on, especially when I have cues that the AQI outside is really poor.
With the menace of air pollution getting more lethal every year, this study becomes extremely crucial for us to understand how personal behavior and practices can have a major impact on our exposure to pollution. And this unique study done by Dyson brought solid proof as to just how much pollution we live with every day and everywhere around us.
That then was the Gadget 360 show, but do remember next week is the big one, the best of all technology of 2020, all happening on the Gadget 360 show. See you then.